Hello and welcome back to our HIP Roman Restoration campaign. So in our last episode we've almost finished our last war against the various people in Britannia here. We're attacking Munster over some land here, so hopefully we'll be able to finish that very quickly. And also we have this host invasion that has just arrived. Well, they haven't even arrived yet, but they've declared on us. Only 30,000 or so. He's up in Kiev somewhere, I think, so we'll just wait for him to appear and we'll be able to fight him off. But let's unpause and continue our siege down here in Munster. In fact, we might just be able to assault this and get things done a bit quicker. You are telling me that our despot of Sardinia has been slandering me. I'm not really concerned about that at all. We can actually assault this, so let's do it. Then we can just focus on the host invasion and then hopefully be at peace. Since we would like to grant the Kingdom of England title, which we formed in the last episode, to somebody. Which I think one of these wars is maybe preventing us from doing. It would have to be this one, if any. I'm just slightly concerned. I wonder if it might be some kind of weirdness. There was a strange situation that happened with the Kingdom of England before, when it previously existed, where it was somehow involved in a war that it shouldn't have been. I forget the exact details, it's been a while. Look at the history here and see if we can find anything. So this guy was an emperor of Germania who conquered it as a claimant, then he inherited it and then it had no holder. And now we created it. So, unless there's some lingering war that it was involved in that didn't get cleared properly or something, let's just hope there's no bug like that involved. So another siege there, we're up to 83%. Unfortunately, I think we're going to have to siege this to actually finish this in a reasonable time. That's okay, I guess we'll do that. Maybe we'll just pick up these troops and get them out of here. We have a new despot of Sardinia, okay. So this guy may have been viciously slandering me or whatever that other character was talking about, but he's dead now. So we have Adam, who is not a big fan of me, actually. He thinks I'm a foreigner. Doesn't like various other things like my domain, which I will grant him is too big. But he should be okay. I guess we'll appoint you as our new Chancellor. No factions, so I think we're okay on that for the moment. So I'm hoping that we can assault this with minimal casualties. Hopefully get this over with right now. We'll enforce our demands. And our new vassal, Duke Edward of the Five Boroughs, has taken that title and we gained a little bit more land in here. So that is good. And I guess Edward can even be a commander as well. He probably was a commander already. And got unappointed when we pressed his claim there. Alright, I think that's everything disbanded. Just our retinue left. So we'll need to fight off the host invasion and then see if being at peace will let us grant the kingdom title. Let me check on my Aztec truce. 1371, so we definitely want to shorten this if possible. We are over 100%, so hopefully that will happen. I don't think we're getting over 200%, so we'll just have to hope. And let's keep an eye on this man. There he is, 2,800, or 28,000 rather, up here. He's taking attrition though, so that's good. We'll see where he's headed to. Our mother-in-law died bedridden and infirm, okay. And did our despot of Ravenna die? Yes, he did. So we now have this guy in charge. He seems pretty happy. But we need to appoint a new commander, which can be this Prince of Morea. He is a desert expert and also a siege leader, so he could be pretty useful to us, actually. And also we need children to be educated who were previously being looked after by, I assume, the Despot of Ravenna. So I suppose we can give them to a different king, maybe. I guess the new king of Ravenna could stand to have his opinion improved a bit. And our niece here will not actually improve opinion, so sure. The Empress can take care of it. Ooh. Looks like we're getting involved in another war. So, somebody has usurped the Kingdom of Egypt title. Okay. That's fine. And also, at the same time, the great Shia Caliph Abdul Salam II has decided to call a jihad against the Kafirs in the Despotate of Egypt. He urges all righteous Shia Muslims to take up arms against the depraved Emperor Himerius of the Roman Empire for the glory of Islam. Okay. Our armies shall meet on the field of battle indeed. So Egypt and Jerusalem now separate kingdoms again, which I guess is fine. Jerusalem still retains a lot of land over here, and Egypt has some up in de jure Jerusalem, which I don't really like, but I guess it's not the end of the world. So let's see who we're actually at war with here. Just you, I see. So pretty much like the last jihad then, I guess. Nobody else has joined yet, but I assume they could. He himself has only 4,000 troops, so I'm guessing that we can raise more than enough just from Jerusalem and Egypt here. So we'll gather them together over there, and we'll also raise an army to deal with the host invasion here. Let's see, we can get Morea. Actually, 41,000 all by itself is probably more than enough. I believe we'll have the supply limit at least up to here. Okay. You can go to there then. So hopefully these should be two relatively quick and easy wars. Low clergy obligations in the 5 boroughs, okay. Arranged marriage from our vassal despot of Konya. He wants to marry our Megas Logothetes, our steward. I guess we would be able to reappoint her as steward. We might have a better character anyway. We have one that's exactly as good and also a king, so yeah, that's fine. We should actually make him collect taxes over here. And our niece needs to be educated as well. Our brother can do the job. Let's just check on whether we can grant the Kingdom of England now, since it shouldn't be involved in any current wars. We can grant it, okay. So we're going to end up with an English vassal king, but I think that's okay. And I have a feeling this is going to be kind of messy. He's not going to get all of the land he's supposed to. Oh, this is a revolt, I see. So that should go back under England. I think he has got all of the land then. So he has de jure claims on all of these independent characters too, so he might take care of that for us. We're not in a huge rush though, we haven't even finished with France yet. We'll let him do that if he feels like it. Okay, we had a son born in the purple. He is left-handed and ill. Okay. Well, I'd certainly prefer him to inherit to my elder son. Okay, you can be commander. Okay, good. My co-conspirator has let me know that the Aztec guy will die by poisoned wine at an upcoming banquet. I approve this plan. It's one of the classics. Fortunately, we're taking some attrition through here. Let's hope not too much. Failure, he did not drink the wine, but he didn't uncover the conspiracy. So we will absolutely try again. Hopefully we can try again very soon. Alright, so up here, he's headed into Silistra, so we should be able to catch him here, I think. We are attacking into hills. We are crossing a river, but we have not quite twice his numbers, but I think enough of an advantage to win the battle anyway. Let's see, we have a rough terrain expert even. Why don't you lead the center? Defender, we'll put the flanker on the flank, that makes sense. Desert terrain, no, we'll just put the defender over there. He has the highest martial. Oh, and he's actually run into a neutral army, so we'll let this battle play out first, and then attack him. Today you decide to join your marshal and some of your best men in the courtyard for martial practice. With the court watching and cheering you on, you practice your swordplay with vigor, but suddenly the court falls quiet, and the soldiers cease their movement. Turning around, you discover your wife in the courtyard, sword in hand, challenging you to a duel. Okay. Well, she is strong, and she's Mongol culture, so she's probably feisty. You can hear the murmurs coming, so we can, I guess, engage her in a duel. Her opinion of us goes up, because he chose to spar with her. And our courtier here is unhappy with us because we disrespected costumes. Okay. Or we can say, so what do you think you're doing? And her opinion of us goes down. Let's see, her personal combat skill is 8 compared to our nothing. Is that right? Yep. So she should beat us, which I guess is where the -10 prestige comes from. But let's try it. On guard, milady. As you and Mongol Jean spar and exchange sword blows, everyone is stunned at her ability in swordplay. Eventually, dirty, ragged, and tired, the both of you decide to call it a draw to the cheers of the soldiers and murmurs of the courtiers. Leaning over your ear before being hurried inside by the servants, she whispers to you, "Maybe tonight you'd like to continue where we stopped. Oh, I see how it is. I don't know what just happened, but I'm loving it." So 50% chance she becomes pregnant with our child. Nice. Alright, so back to our battle. Ooh, we have our plot happening again as well. This time we are going to have him ambushed by highwaymen. I approve the plan. We're going to tithe in Constantinople as well, which is great. Okay, so let's see if we can actually catch him in here. 21st, 28th, so we are going to catch him. Hopefully this one battle will be worth enough war score to end this war immediately. We are winning pretty easily. Failure, he got away from the ambush, but at least the disguises of the mercenaries held up, so my involvement again was not discovered. Let's check on our jihad, actually. Let's see, do we have the supply limit through these counties to use such a large army? Not quite. We'll just take out a few thousand. Yeah, we'll disband that many, and we should still have more than enough, assuming that nobody else has joined. One person's joined. but I'm not too worried about him. So this battle is over. We did get 100%. So we can enforce demands, we can banish him to steal his gold. And we can disband this army. So that was pretty quick and easy. Alright, again, we're going to try and ambush him. Look, he's run into an army of my vassal there, and we did manage to get our wife pregnant. After that sparring got us all excited, I guess. Failure again. He's a wily one. He might be paranoid. Nope, he's not. Guess we're just having bad luck. So we should appoint some better leaders over here. We do have a desert expert, if this is desert. I don't think it is, but no, it's mountains here, actually. I guess it doesn't really matter considering the numbers. We have 4 times as many. We're going to win pretty easily anyway. Let's just check on England. I do see some English troops raised around the place, actually. He's attacking in the York claim on Cornwall, so he's pressing his own claim on Cornwall. So that's fine by me. Saves me the trouble. And let me just check on the Aztecs again. I can actually click on here. Okay, no one's attacking them. Probably our vassals still have a truce with him as well. That's okay. One of our plots will succeed eventually and we'll be able to attack him. We're still not getting over 200 though. We've been getting quite a lot of attempts. So hopefully that continues. And we'll pause for the increasingly long autosave. Comes with an abrupt music transition, apparently. We have a new Despot of Konya. Very happy with me. We're probably actually getting a huge opinion bonus because we're subject to a jihad right now. So we shouldn't read too much into that. What is this? Offer to join war from the King of Hungary. I guess no hard feelings for all of our attempted murders of members of his dynasty. So yeah, we'll accept. Not that we need his help, of course. This one battle might be enough. Probably not. And we have a new Duke of Lorraine. Again, very happy with me for reasons I just mentioned. And the King of Poland and Wendland also wants to join. Absolutely. The more the merrier. Yeah, only 21% from that. So I guess we'll just advance into his territory here and siege his capital. Alright, Poisonous Viper this time. Let's see if this works any better than the previous plans. Failure again, okay. But again, we haven't been discovered, so we'll take it, I suppose. Not that it matters too much if we're discovered. Probably should have checked the supply limits in here. I imagine we're going to be over. Alright, we'll just send 13,000 in that case. This army can stay here. Probably going to take some attrition before they actually get out of there. I have a faction in Britannia, which we are seeing because I probably still have the king set as special interest. I'm just going to unset all of these people. Actually, I guess we haven't pressed a claim for him, but our king is already pressing his own claim for Cornwall, so we don't need him. I'm pretty sure. In fact, we should just transfer him under whoever is his rightful liege. Alright, we're still slightly over the supply limit, I guess, but I am just gonna leave them there anyway. And we can actually assault this when the time comes. Count of Mainz wants to join. Sure, why not? And we are going to go back to ambush with highwaymen. Okay. Let's try it. Yes, release these prisoners. Take more prisoners. Hopefully they'll be worth some war score. Some of them were. But we're probably going to have to do another siege or two to end this. But that is going to have to wait for the next episode because we're just about out of time for this one. So thanks for watching, and join me again then.